The first thing you do is log on. Again, I told you the revolution will not be email. You will not be able to open an empty document, start typing fast, format the text, attach your care and concern, and hit send, hoping for an auto response, honoring your absentee ballot of participation. You won't find the answer to oppression on Google. And Yahoo ain't got no free plan that allows you the freedom to not involve yourself. The revolution will not be email. The revolution will not be email. The revolution will not be led by world star hip hop, media takeout, fight videos you post on Facebook and Twitter. That you watch Empire and Scandal does not give you a gift certificate entitling you a chauffeur to the revolution.
Oh, say that.
The revolution will have you in the driver's seat, seatbelt or not, airbag or not. There'll be no rebooting the ignorance after this crash. A dramatic change in the idea that all of your black skin can be evaded in the values. Access to respect from police and Lady Justice will be an issue just like access to self-esteem, access to health care, and won't be reserved for the white people who missed the clue bus. You know, it drives right down 10th Street past the Black Lives Matter rallies on America's streets that will secure our better gay day. The revolution will not be avoided. The revolution will not be email.
All right.
All right.
I'm going to dedicate that one to Jill Scott Heron, who really inspired me to be a poet, who just laid that foundation in me. So just want to say rest in peace to Jill Scott Heron. And so there's this thing about showing up in your truth, right? And so there's a way in which sometimes people believe, like, because I'm an activist. And the only thing about activism, it just means, like, if you see something wrong in the world, fix it. Hey. Some people are afraid of that word, but I say don't be afraid of that word. Many of you are activists in your own little way. And so I only know how to show up as who I am and in my truth and living it. And so one of the things that I say about coming into spaces where you might bump into people who are not familiar with me or know who I am, there's a way in which we all relate. Relationships, right? Anybody in a relationship?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
Wait, tell me this. Anybody ever been in a bad relationship?
Yes.
See what I mean? You see what I mean? So it doesn't matter if you're black or white, or if you're male or female, Hispanic, Mexican, you know what I'm saying? Like, we can all relate to a bad relationship. And so this one is for Jay, who's not here. I wanted to dedicate, because I'm happy. I'm a happy person. I'm a very happy person on social media. But a lot of times as an artist, you write from a space of pain and hurt. And so I just want to do a little piece from that period of being in one of those kind of relationships that we can all relate to. I've never read this in public, so yeah, we're just going to go with it. You have one, me, plus you. Now add in all of your drama. Wait, then add in all of our drama, which is really different. Add in the new addition to our relationship that you call your dog, your boy, your nickel. Add in the last 300 lies you told this hour. Add in the baggage you are obviously still carrying from your last relationships. Times that by your 3 exes. No, wait, times that by 4. Because your last ex counts twice, because he still calls. And y'all are still fucking.
All right.
Which really doesn't make him an ex now, does it?
No.
Minus the security we really scream for, add in the insecurity that prevents us from moving about, even to help a dying friend, or go to work, or to go to church. Divide that by my sense to know better. Then divide that again from the lessons from Ivana Fix My Life and the reruns of Waiting to Exhale. And my ex, you need to take that to the 10th power. See, my last ex, he was a stalker. You get bonus points for a stalker. Minus all the points you lose in looks, even as I watch you sleep. And remember everything that I just said, thinking to smother you with the pillow and bury you in the backyard. That must be added. And you've aged not like wine. Take another 10 points away. And see, we've only had sex once in 3 months. I wonder what that's worth. Another 20 pounds disappointed. Subtract it. Divide that by the number of times you divided your body in sex with all of Atlanta men to the exclusion of me.
Oh, well.
For that, subtract another 12,000 points.
Wow.
Adding my best friend, 2 therapists, and a mathematician to help me with this equation. My heart simply can't do math.
Right.
Anybody ever been there? Anybody ever been there? So I'll give you one more piece. So this is the thing. Living in my truth. One of the biggest accomplishments is that in 2011, I got a phone call and they said, we saw some video of yours on YouTube. I was like a little old me. And they said, would you allow us to place that transcribed into a book called It Gets Better? Has any of you heard of the It Gets Better campaign? Yeah. I hear a few claps. So let me tell you, we're in the middle of an epidemic. So I'm not just me just because I want to be an artist or just because I want to be obnoxious and come in the room and kind of poke at you a bit. We're in the middle of an epidemic. People are dying. People are killing themselves.
Yes.
And so I recorded a video in response to a number of suicides in a row. And that landed me in this book. So who gets to say that they're in a book with President Barack Obama, Senator Hillary Clinton, Michelle Cello, Ellen DeGeneres, Anthony Antoine? That's my name, though. Y'all better clap for that. Let me tell you, if you don't clap for it, I'm going to clap for it. There's my picture. Look at that. Look. That's me.
She and I against the world. You know, how many of you can identify with being rejected? Rejected for who you are. How many? You know, I'm not here to preach at you. I'm just here to inspire and spread love because God is love. If you never, ever felt unconditional love, you're looking in the wrong place. Now, I didn't know that. Growing up, I didn't know that, oh man, I could be loved by something so great and grand. All I could see was what was happening in front of me. And that was the rejection. That was the kids can be cruel. Being bullied. And we got bullied and picked on so much that we became bullies. We were like, okay, well, since you want to come against us, we're going to team up and come against you. You know, still the enemy trying to take us out from very young. You know what I mean? But we as we went along, we got through that, you know, the best that we could. And this is all in the book. So if I miss anything, just get a book and it'll fill in the blanks. Amen. And I'm a pastor, so you might hear, you know, the tone, or, you know, I'm just up here to spread love. I'm not up here to beat nobody up. I'm not up here to judge nobody. Because guess what? God doesn't look at our flesh. He looks at our heart. So I'm here to love every last one of y'all. Y'all some amazing, good-looking people. Yeah. I just thank God for each and every one of us here today. You know what I mean? See, I didn't know that these lips were going to be beautiful one day.
Okay.
I didn't know that this height was going to work for me one day. Hey, look, I didn't know that I'd be able to wear some heels, being this tall and still confident and beautiful. But see, I had to go through something to get here. I had to go through the fire. You see, oh my goodness, y'all.
Come on now.
Preach, Pastor.
I was abused. And let me tell you this, secrets do keep you sick. You're only as sick as a secret that you're keeping. If there's anybody in here who has been abused, has been used, has been beat down and told you would never ever amount to anything, they're lying. That devil is a liar. Okay, I want you to know that. God has something so great in store for each and every one of us. You know how I know? We're all still here. It's a process. Doesn't matter where you're at right this minute. It matters where we are going.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, yes, I endured the abuse and you know, my self-esteem, low self-esteem, insecurities. I endured. Would you believe? Before I didn't feel pretty. The confidence. Oh no. See, the enemy was trying to stop what's happening now. You see, the addiction didn't work. It was a weapon. that formed, but it didn't prosper. In Isaiah 54:17, and I got to give you scripture because that's the word. Isaiah 54:17 says, no weapon formed against me, you shall prosper.
Yes.
In every tongue that rises against us, in judgment shall fall. You know what that means? Don't worry about what the enemy is trying to do. Don't worry about how things look. Stand on the word of God. Stand on faith. Stand on knowing that you know it's going to get better. Now, I want to commend the young man that came up just before me. I want to commend Antoine, was it? Yes. I want to thank my brother here. I want to thank God for allowing me this opportunity to be here before you all and for you being obedient to do this. It's awesome. It's awesome. And all of us got something that we're pregnant with. All of us have a dream. It's just for you to step out.
All right.
You know, it's just for you to get to it. Come on. All those lies that people have fed us, all those things to try and stop us and tear us down, the devil is a lie. We are going to succeed. We're going somewhere, and this right here, this is where we at right now, but it's not where we're going to stay.
Yeah.
It's not where we have to stay. Come on. I'm going to tell it. I'm going to tell it. Yes, I did crack cocaine, was strung out. Yes, I was a prostitute. Yeah, all that happened. But guess what? It just made me a stronger woman. It just gave me more strength to do what I'm doing right now, and I'm not going to stop. Hey, I'm running all the way for the Lord.
All right.
The enemy tried to stop it, tried to tell me I wouldn't be nothing. And guess what? That secret of, oh man, look at you. You strung out on crack. Look at you. You homeless. And guess what? I was homeless by choice. And I just got that revelation. Homeless by choice? What is that? The drugs were outside, so guess what? I had to be outside. My mama always could go back to my mom's house, but not using. I bet you that. My mom was not having that. Not the drugs. She wanted her daughter. She loved her daughter unconditionally, but she didn't love them drugs. I had to get right. It was a struggle, a process for me to know that I know that I'm loved and accepted by God. Each one of us are accepted. Each one of us have a plan and a purpose for our lives. Come on. Let's embrace it. Let's make the devil to be a liar, just like what he is, a liar. A liar.
The messenger, I said better, 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 better than it was. I said better, better, you got it, better.
But off of the heavy note, I want to kind of start off with the first person who I got a chance to meet today, and his name is Syon. And Syon, he's like, you're talking to me about me now? It's a derivative of the name Zion, okay? And that is people of God. And when you meet him, you are going to understand that. And forgive me, I'm reading because I have a terrible memory, but he began his career in his hometown of Inglewood, California. He has sang background for Andrea Bocelli. He has been on The Tonight Show. But, and I love this, he heard the voice that said it was time to move. So instead of leaving that cushy, great background, he said, I've got to do my thing. So about 15 years ago, he moved to Atlanta. And he does now consider himself a native, sweet tea and all. So the core of his work says about being positive and inspirational. His favorite male artist is Daryl Coley. And the thing about it is when you're an artist, you're always writing, you're always doing it. When you're an artist, you're always singing. I was listening to this young lady, even in between, she's da-da-da-da, or she's tapping her foot. And you can see he's always like, wait a minute, I'm gonna write that down. If you look at artists like this, and inspirational speakers, they're always writing down on bits of paper or on their hand. They've always got to remember this because this is a part of them. You can't not do this. You can't not make music. You can't do that. And what he is like every experience you have and is an opportunity to work on your craft, and that's what he's about. He is about creating new ways of making music. He's about melding things like gospel and pop and rock and folk, alternative, and everything sort of. He wants to eat a smorgasbord of things. He is not just going to sit and say, well, I want this, I want it all. And it's great to be hungry. His self-produced EP will be released very, very soon. And so with all of this, I please welcome somebody who you're going to know. And remember here, when you heard him, remember you got to see the beautiful, sexy, and fantastic Gail introduce him. And please put your hands together for Energy, Mr. Syon.
I didn't know what she was talking about. Hey, how are you doing? All right, I'm gonna break the ice and do this first song. Not a man of many words. You cried the whole night through. Well, you can cry me a river, cry me a river. I cried a river over you. Say you're sorry for being so untrue. Well, you can cry me a river, cry me a river. I cried a river over you. You drove me, nearly drove me out of my head, while you never shed a tear for me. Remember, I remember all that you said. You told me love was too believe me in, told me you were through with me, and now you say you love me. Well, just to prove you do, why don't you cry me a river? Oh, cry me a river. I cried a river over you, over you. Love me. Well, just to prove you do, why don't you cry me a river? I cried a river. I cried a river over you. I cried a river over you. river over you. I cry a river over you.
Faith, hope, and love. But the greatest of these is love. And I would like to introduce love, Mr. Desmond Champion.
Yeah, she made me feel exclusive. Alright, cool. So everybody doing alright?
Yeah.
Come on now, y'all just hating everything. And I know after I ate, I felt good, you know? But yeah, my name is Desmond Champion. I ain't gonna talk too much. I'm good. I don't really do too much talking. Let's do it. So hopefully I make this sound like I'm on the beach, how she made me so exclusive. Right, man, I'm just like, come on now, just say Desmond Champion. Get a point. Can y'all hear it out there? Get some in the mic just a little bit. 1, 2, cool. Y'all know the song by Frank Ocean? Thinking about you, I think that's what it's called. I bet. A tornado flew around my room before you came. Excuse the mess it made it use. It doesn't rain in Southern California, much like Arizona. My eyes don't shed tears together. I've been thinking about you, girl. You know, no. I've been thinking about you, girl. You know, no. I've been thinking about you. Do you think about me still? Do ya? Do you not think so fine? Cause I've been thinking about forever. Oh, do you not think so fine? Cause I've been thinking about forever. Oh no. Y'all know the song by Mario, right? Listen. Baby, I just don't get it. You don't should be hurt. I know you smell the perfume and the makeup on the shirt. You don't believe his stories. You know that there are lies. That asks you why I stick around. And I just don't know why. Cause if I was your man, baby, you know never worry about what I do. I'll be coming home back to you every night, doing it right. You're the type of woman to serve good things. This for the diamonds, hands for the rings, and baby you a star. I just wanna show you you are. You should let me love you. Let me be the one to give you everything you want and need. Yeah, that good love and protection. Make me a selection. Show you the way love's supposed to be. And baby, you should let me love you. Baby, you should let me love you. We good? Everybody warmed up? We good? Yeah. What are we talking about? So now, that was just like an introduction. So now I can actually do an original. That's cool with y'all if I do an original song? Awesome. So the name of this song is called Love How We Vibin'. How many of y'all have ever been in love or, you know, are in love now?
All of them love right now.
Right. Well, she got me grinning her man. Cool. So this is what this song is about, and yeah, let's do it. Attention, and it's not because of your body. You got me really thinking about you. Whoa. Stick it right into my rhythm. All in sync we are, waiting on that moment of truth. When I look in your eyes, I never thought that I'd find that one thing I know I've been searching for. And it kinda caught me off guard, the way we vibing so hard. And it's one thing I know that I'm certain of. I'm comfortable. I feel so comfortable. Love how we vibing, yeah we rockin', ain't no stopping us when we started. I love how we vibing, yeah we vibing, yeah we vibing, you know, yeah we vibing, you know. I love how we vibing, yeah we rockin', ain't no stopping us when we started. I love how we vibe, babe. I love how we vibe, babe. Like it how we're on the same page without saying a word. You read me like a book and I don't know because you're more than every second, every minute of the hour. I think about you daily because you bring me so much power. I feel like I thought that I would never, but I do. I feel so comfortable. I feel so comfortable. I love how we vibing, yeah we rockin', ain't no stopping us when we started. I love how we vibing, yeah we vibing, yeah we vibing, you know, yeah we vibing, you know. I love how we vibing, yeah we rockin', ain't no stopping us when we start. I love how we vibe, babe. I love how we vibe, babe. babe. Yo, I think it's kind of crazy but amazing how we do when we both get together and just cool it. Don't even have to say the word, cause the language that we speak is so fluent. We chillin', we coolin', we froze. What do we end up when nobody knows? I'm living in the moment, I ain't worried about the past. Looking to my future, hoping that we will. Here we go, y'all. I love how we vibing. He'll be rocking, there ain't no stopping. That's where we started. I love how we vibing. He'll be vibing. He'll be vibing, you know. He'll be vibing, you know. I love how we vibing. Yeah, we rocking. Ain't no stopping us when we start. I love how we vibe, babe. I love how we vibe, babe. I love how we vibe, babe. Y'all say this with me. I love how we vibe, babe. I love how we vibe, babe. I love how we vibe, babe. Yeah, we vibing, you know. Yeah, we vibing, you know. I love how we vibe, babe. I love how we vibe, babe. I love how we vibe, babe. Yeah, we vibing, you know. Cool. Appreciate y'all. Again, my name is Desmond Champion, and appreciate y'all for rocking with me. All right, cool. Again, my name is Desmond Champion. Appreciate y'all for rocking with me. DesmondChampion. That's my real name. Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, all of that, man. I got a couple of shows coming up, so man, appreciate y'all for rocking with me, man. Much love.
Influences of Kelly Price and Mary J. Blige and Brandy. Ooh, I can't talk today. You know, her voice is sort of the marriage between doo-wop and womanist empowerment. And you'll hear what I mean. You know, you can listen to her and you can almost imagine the picket fence in a time when life is sort of pure and sweet and full of hope. But don't be fooled, because she has a bite. She has a world of strength and power. And she does demand your respect and your attention. I spent just a minute with her, and just that minute is enough to fall in love with her energy and her attitude. And come on now, her mom's her manager. That's awesome. You know, so just knowing that somebody is looking out for you in the most deep way possible, because it's your mom, so of course she wants the best. I'm talking about your child, and she's like, huh? Okay.
She's like, I'm the manager? She had no idea.
I thought you said she was your manager. Uh-oh. Trouble in paradise. All right. But, hey, a minute with Shay, and you know she is what is good in the world. And she is one of those people where you can feel her through her music. And I would like to introduce a transplant to Atlanta, stolen from Washington, an all-around phantasmal youngin', SHAY.
So first of all, I don't know if I should be insulted that I was put right after the Drinking Heart song. But you know, I'm gonna roll with it because y'all seem to like me or whatnot. But so we want to do something a little different. So this first one is actually going to be a cappella. And if you recognize the song, I want you to vibe with me. That's all I'm asking. So we ready? I need energy. Come on. Woo! Are you ready? Second night in a row, you didn't come home. I'm watching my phone, waiting for want it to bring. Sitting in the house on the couch with the TV on, all night all alone. Every time same old thing. So I think I'm just about over being your girlfriend. I'm leaving. No more wonder what you've been doing when you've been sleeping. I'm leaving. So you walked in the next morning to find me smiling like nothing ever happened. You give me so